guys. So got another cool one to show off. This is the Iron Man build. This is also done pretty much the same way I do most of them, with brass cerakote. It's actually antique brass cerakote and red. So the red that we use is more of a matte finish red, but this one's a little different than the ones you've seen before. This one's done on a link band and dual cerakote. We did the dial's actually painted, so it's a brass Iron Man Aztec style dial that we hand painted, and when we painted it, we also hand painted the second hand. So it's got some red Sea Urchin handset on it. It's in a red case. We've got the brass cerakoted crown on here, and then the bezels actually, it looks spot on, but this is actually not cerakoted. This is gold shark tooth. It's just a gold PVD, but it looked spot on. And I wanted to do a different style insert on this one, so I actually thought it looked very Iron Man-esque. So throwing one of these red inserts. This is the first time I've even used this insert, but I thought it went with it pretty appropriately. Just the style that it looked in kind of gave that cool look to it. So Sea Urchin handset in there, custom painted second hand, red case, dual cerakoted link band. The clasp is all done in brass, lasered the clasp on here, lasered the side of the case, and then we've got lasering done on the side, just through the cerakote to expose that silver that's under there, the little Iron Man logo. Low profile exhibition caseback, stainless steel movement holder in there, and then I did a gilded rotor, and that is the Iron Man build. So use the super tight tension ring on this one, so you can turn it left, you can turn it right, but it will stay pretty tight on you. My advice is I like to line up that pip into the center of this. I know it's easy to just look at the top, but I always just kind of have that two-pointer reference thing on either side of it, so it works a little bit better for me. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, you can wear it, you can put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it up just a little bit before you put it on, so that you do not lose time. And how you do that is you back the crown off the threads, see here it clicking, and at that point you can wind, and a wind is a turn away from you. Turning it towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. It will not hurt anything. You can wind it all day if you like. You cannot overwind it. It has a 31 plus hour power reserve on it. When you're good with however long you've sat here wound it, you can pull it to the one and only time setting. One click over. It's not a hacking movement, so it's going to keep going. You'll notice you've got a wobble crown in here. It deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you're not bending anything or putting any pressure over here. When you're good, okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 12:59 p.m.
12:59. I knew it was close to 1. When you're good, push it back over, get it out of that time setting, and then screw it back down. And that's the build. Every build comes with matching beads. Entirely up to you whether you wear them. This will come in a red Iron Man box. It will come with watch clearance. This is good on all glass and metal parts. This watch as a whole, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, and some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon. We just repackaged. It's like poly watch. It's because you've got an acrylic glass and you can scratch it, but if you do, put a tiny bit of this on it, buff against the scratch, not with it, using your included microfiber, and in 20-30 seconds you should have whatever you've scratched into it buffed out. Does not work the same with a Cerakote. It's kind of like a stage in between paint and rhino lining on your vehicle. So if you wouldn't rub it against a concrete wall, don't do it with this too, because if you do, you are going to put a deep scratch in there, and it can only be fixed with re-cerakoting. So if If you wouldn't do it with your car, don't do it with the watch. It's a little bit stronger than car paint, but not as strong as rhino lining. So yeah, so that is your build. If it's going to Sean, congrats, Sean. Good choice. It turned out pretty awesome. So if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.